This is Nolan Costello reporting live outside Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. At approximately 11:19 this morning, suspects Dean Klebold, 17 years old, and Eric Harris, 18 years old, wore black trench coats and began to shoot fellow classmates outside of the school. After exchanging gunfire with police officers, they began to move inside the school, leaving many victims behind. The shooters killed 13 people and wounded more than 20 people before the suspects took their own lives. The original plan, developed by Eric and Dylan, were to set off pipe bombs in the cafeteria during lunch. In their own minds, the bombs would explode and the cafeteria would come crashing down on top of the library that was underneath on the lower floor. This would have killed hundreds of students and faculty. When the bombs did not go off as planned, Eric and Dylan entered the school to inflict as much damage as they could. The most casualties came from the library. As they walked into the library, hundreds of students hid under desks or anything else they could find to shield themselves. Dylan and Eric were both members of the group of social outcasts called the Trenchcoat Mafia. In journals left behind by both of the boys, they talked about being odd or unpopular. Eric Harris has expressed many times his hate for the popular kids. His want to be like them made him hate them. When Eric and Dylan were inside the school, they were selective about who they killed. When they arrived in the school parking lot, Eric tells another student in the parking lot to leave the school. The boys also began choosing their targets through religion. When they came across a 17-year-old girl, Rachel Scott, Eric asked, "Do you believe in God?" She replied yes and was then shot to death. At approximately 12:08, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold committed suicide. The massacre came to an end with the deaths of both boys, leaving their parents with no answers or closure as to what happened to their children. This is the worst school shooting in American history, and thoughts and prayers are with the victims and all their loved ones. This is Nolan Costello from CNN News, signing off.